forgot my music. Let me get my music on. Come on in. Where is One More Day? Yep. Come on in. Talking to myself. Get on in here. It's hot.
I can hear the thunder rolling, and the rain begins to fall. I can feel my courage tremble after I have come so far. Today my heart is sinking, and my world is caving in.
Hand warmer.
But there's light on the horizon, and the darkness will give in to one more day of hope, one more day of faith. Tomorrow will be brighter if I get through today. Better days are coming further down the road, so for now I'll just keep clinging to one more day of hope. One more day, one more day. And I know that I'll get through this. My dreams are in my grasp. When I find the power within me, I know this storm will pass. It will only make me stronger.
Hey, Robert.
When this victory I've won, I can last a little longer.
Come on in.
If I keep holding on to one more day of hope, one more day of faith. Tomorrow will be brighter if I get through today. Better days are coming further down the road, so for now I'll just keep clinging to one more day of hope, one more day. Better days are coming further down the road, so for now I'll just keep clinging to one more day of hope. One more day, one more day.
Get on in here, everybody. Somebody said she really wanted to believe the words of this song were true. Well, Amy wrote the words to this song after she lost a baby. And it's a powerful song. It is a powerful song, and I believe every word of it. One more day of hope. And that's all we have. We're only promised today. That's today. That's what we're promised. And faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. I believe in that Bible verse. It's my favorite Bible verse. It's Hebrews 11:1. It's a powerful Bible verse. So, folks, drink to your health. Drink to taking care of you. Drink to one more day of hope, because that's all we've got sometimes. It's all we've got, especially now with this pandemic. I get on the phone with Leanne and we just start ranting. We get on a big old rant, the both of us ranting at the same time. It's kind of good. I've been on the phone all day long, y'all. It's just one of those things. Sometimes there's Miss Patricia. She's my new friend. I just bought a wood stove from her. And she's in Murphy, North Carolina. And we talked on the phone and we taught each other new things and we had so much fun on the phone. And I don't really talk on the phone much anymore. And it was just good to talk to somebody with skin on. And even though I didn't know her, I felt like I knew her after I got off the phone. So it was fun. We're trying to get together on when Justin can come by her place and pick up this wood stove we purchased for Robert's office. You know, when Texas got hit with this bad storm, I realized that we don't have a way to keep warm unless we hunker down in the basement in Robert's office. That would be the only way we could keep warm. But then we run the risk of our water freezing upstairs. So I wanted a wood stove, and we found one on Marketplace, and we bought one on Marketplace. We just have to get it. Now, Robert's got to redo his office a little bit, build a more hearth, but it's going to be fine. It's all going to be fine, and we'll have the ability to heat our whole house with this wood stove. It's about an 18,000, 2,000 square foot stove. We were looking at them brand new, but Robert didn't want to put something brand new and beautiful in his office. He just wanted something that would work, and this will work. So thank you, Miss Patricia, for selling us your stove, and we'll get it in the next week or so. Justin will work it out. He solves all the problems. Anyway, I told you this morning after we did, there was a lot of people on our show this morning where we talked, and you should share the show this morning. If you have a friend that's a new flybaby, I lay it all out there on how to become, how to get your house in order. I told you I would talk about the time that Oprah's people asked us to be on their show. Really, it wasn't to be on their show. They wanted us to go into a home of a lady, and those of you who've watched Oprah, I watched Oprah all the time, and this was like early in Fly Lady, like 2004 or 5, and it was, we'd been around for about 4 years at that point, and we got a call from the producers, and they were doing a show about people who lived in a really messy home, but then when they walked out of the house, they looked like $1 million. And they wanted Fly Lady, me, to go into the home and try to teach the person in the home and help them declutter and clean up the mess. And the mess included a bird that was flying around pooping everywhere, a dog that wasn't potty trained. I don't even remember if she had a cat or not. But I just said to the producers, me going in and cleaning it up is not going to help the situation. It's not going to help it. If you get somebody to go in and clean it up, it's going to be back as bad or worse than if they had never had anybody in there. And the producers didn't believe it. I didn't get to talk to Oprah, but I talked to the producers. And come to find out, in 6 weeks, they got the 2 English ladies to come over and do it. And they put this poor woman through hell. I'll just be honest. It was awful what they did to her. And I was so upset. I was so upset over how they treated a potential flybaby that it just broke my heart. And the flybabies who were watching it said the same thing, that they just couldn't believe how they treated her. Now, she had problems, but they didn't look at what the problems were. She had just gone through a divorce, so she was having self-esteem issues and trying to make herself feel better. And it was just so sad. And finally, on one of the after show things that Oprah did, she apologized for the way they treated her. But they didn't listen to me. No, that's not their job. They know best. But I know my flybabies better than anybody. When you try to shame somebody into doing something and berate them for the way they're living, no, that's not going to work. You need to embrace them and love them until they're able to love themselves. And that's what we do every day. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you get your house in order, to help you downsize, to help you upsize if you need to help you get rid of your clutter so your house feels just right. I'm going to help you do that. I'm going to give you the tools to do it. But they hurt her. And that's not what we do. We try to love you. We don't try, we do. Everybody that works with me, from Patty to Liz, to even Michael, we all think about you and how you want to feel when this is all over with. I want you empowered, not beaten down and feel assaulted. If somebody came in and decluttered your house for you, you would just get it back messy again. When you do it in layers, a little at a time, you're going to be blown away by the benefits that you are going to rake in. Let's drink some tea. I got so excited this morning doing the show, I almost had an adrenaline rush. I had to kind of calm myself down. I was so excited about teaching y'all how to get started. So I can't watch hoarder shows. I've actually gone into a house, and you can find it on our YouTube channel. We did Discovery Health one time. A young woman here in around Morganton, North Carolina. Michelle and I went to her house, and she was pregnant and a hoarder. And she had a little trailer, and I think it was a double wide, and she's 9 months pregnant. She had been in a car accident and broke her leg. Things just happened. Everything was out of her control. And when she found out she was pregnant, people started giving her stuff. Not all the time when people give you stuff is it a blessing. Now, you can pass things on, but not everything is a blessing. And I got to do the show with her. There's 3 episodes of the show, and I was on the first one. And they're all on our YouTube channel. And her name's Rain, and she was lovely, lovely, lovely. And we just had the best time. But I didn't clean it for her. We looked at her clutter and tried to figure out why she had this clutter. And a lot of it was baby stuff that people had gotten out of their house to give her for her newborn that was coming in just a few weeks. So be careful what people give you. Be careful with it, because it can become too much. Take what you want and pass the rest along. That way you'll be blessing others. Just don't keep it because you think you have to, because you don't. You don't. Well, folks, I'm glad Oprah apologized to that lady. One of the people on the show they had a psychologist there who knew nothing about fly babies. I'm telling you, just nothing. And it was her nephew. She was a fly baby. Her nephew was the psychologist, and she even said he didn't know what he was doing. But I'm just so happy that the lady got some help, and she established simple habits and strung them into routines, and those routines became a habit, and her life changed. But sometimes we go through a death in the family. We need to downsize. We need to, change our houses. There's lots of things that happen to us that we need to take care of things. And when we do that, we take control of our lives for the first time ever sometimes. But we're doing it one step at a time. One baby step at a time. Say a prayer for Tiger Woods. He was in a car accident. Poor Tiger. He's been through some rough stuff. So y'all, enjoy your tea. I'll be back here in the morning. Don't forget about our sales, and we have one sale that's ending. Our Rubba Scrubba BOGO is ending March the 3rd, and I'm working on an email about this to go out. I have one of these in every room. They take the cat hair and dog hair off our couch. I have one in the bathtub. I use it to scrub my knees and elbows. I even scrub my face with it. It's a great exfoliator. You can use it to take crayon off the walls. There's my brother-in-law, Jay. I hope he's feeling better. Thanks for all your prayers. I have one in my bedroom. When the dog gets under my covers, sometimes I have to sweep the sheets, even if they've just been changed. I keep one in here to show y'all, but I also have one over on my vanity. And this is I sweep the ashes from the fireplace and the door thresholds and the shower threshold in Robert's shower. So it's good to have in the kitchen, and you can label them right here. Because I'm a stickler for being in the right room, So this one, you can label it kitchen, vegetables, sink, whatever. This is good for cleaning dough pans. It gets its stuff. It's good to clean your hairbrush with. Well, I've never done that. Anyway, it's ending next Wednesday. So that's my story about Oprah. And if we'd have been on Oprah at that time, we'd probably crashed our website and nobody'd ever be able to find us. But when you are prosperous in proportion to what you can do without, what you can walk away from. And I chose to walk away from that. I could have been on Oprah, yeah. Just like small manufacturers could have gone into Walmart, but it would have killed them. So Robert has a saying, pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. So when you have enough, you have enough. That's good for me. You are prosperous in proportion to what you can do without. And I did without Oprah because my heart couldn't stand hurting somebody. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do what the producers and the directors wanted me to do. I would not have been blessed. But God does turn things around. I know that. But when you take your baby steps, and be kind to yourself in the process. So drink up, everybody. Feels good going down. And it's just the right temperature, too. I love you all. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you at 11 o'clock in the morning. 11 o'clock. It's Anti-Procrastination Day. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to get some things done. I love you all. Bye.